What's good? It's Chigozi. It's December 27th, 2018, Thursday, and on this day, the government shutdown will drag into the new year, it has been announced. Because chaos equals 19, continuing to 2019. This should not be news, because it's obvious they're gonna do this. They do this in all their propaganda. Revelation 49, giving you this revelation, updating at 549, Scottish 49, the Scottish Rite Freemasons. This is their propaganda. First, let's look at the date numerology of today. Federal 39.
President Trump is back.
Donald 5023, Day with a Lifeless number 50, America 50. This is the shutdown of the American branch of this one world order federal government. So on a day with American numerology, America equals 49, 50, 32. Today's a day with a lifeless number 50, 23 numerology, reflection of 32, up to the 549. We get a revelation of the Scottish Rite Freemasonic propaganda. Here we get 218, connected to the eclipse, to the moon, and we have Donald Trump, this Saturnian actor right here. Trump in all caps equals 218, using the Francis Bacon cipher. Just like how you see on those political signs. Trump 218. That's also 138 seconds. So do you see this 138 second video? Who is this actor right here? His name is Donald Trump. Just using the alphabetical order. D is the 4th, O is the 15th, N is the 14th, and so on. You just add all the ordinals in Donald Trump. T is the 20th letter, M is the 13th. See what I'm saying? Add them all up, 138. So this is a piece of propaganda about Donald Trump in a 138 second video. Always works this way. This is by the numbers propaganda. Shut down 38. Let's type in shutdown again. See what other numbers we get. I know there's more than 38. 92, 34, 124. Keeping those in mind. President Donald Trump continued to blame Democrats for the shutdown, which is now on its 6th day and affects roughly 25% of the federal government. Donald Trump's shutdown affecting 25% of the federal government. Again, Donald Trump 138, 138 second video. Trump equals 25. Time 25. Death 25. Government 52 to reflection. See, Trump 25. Understand the federal government. See, this is literally their brand of propaganda. Federal equals 138. That's probably the main thing here. Federal equals 138. So does Donald Trump. And as I said earlier, Federal 39, today's a day with 39 numerology. Do you see how the federal government is literally putting out propaganda by the number 138 in the video length? 138 seconds. They're talking about the federal government. If you're new to this channel, I'm not trying to confuse you. The federal government is a one world order, Zionist Jew, Freemasonic, Jesuit order based out of an old world agenda. It is an old world order. America is just one little branch of this entire corporate organization known as the federal government. They control your mind. They're leading you down the path of their agenda. The federal government of the United States of America is nothing else than a theater troupe from the real federal government. This one world order. Every last drop of information that you see the United States federal government do is a bunch of nonsense, fake news propaganda by the numbers. It is a play and you're living it out. Germany, England, France, the same thing. All their shit, fake news propaganda. Brazil, Argentina, all Freemasonic propaganda. How Trump's covert Iraq trip was exposed. Let's just see what numbers we get here. 241, the 53rd prime, 53 to 16th prime, pi 16. Trump and pi have the same numbers. This is also just 41. USA equals 41. 41 the 13th prime number. I don't know what Iraq sums to. Iraq equals 27.
President Trump
On the 27th of December, see? Published on the 27th, talking about Iraq, which sums to 27 forwards and backwards. When you reverse the alphabetical order, reduce each letter to a single digit. I is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. This is when you reverse. A is 26 letter. 2 plus 6 is 8. You can do it forwards and backwards. You get 27. You also get 45. Donald Trump, the 45th president. You see how, we're on CNN, but look who they're quoting. Look who they're giving credit to in this propaganda. Reuters. And what have I been saying since day one? Reuters is nothing else than a bunch of by the numbers, Zionist Jew propaganda from the Freemasons, the Catholic Church. It's all the same from the same gang. You see it right there. Of course, you gotta have the 358, VC 25, V's the 22nd letter, C's the 3rd, 223, Masonic 223, the Synagogue of Satan 223, 3 to 4 weeks, Jewish 34, murder 34, shutdown 34. But yeah, this is the Iraqi propaganda. Of course, 2-minute 35-second video. The Society of Jesus equals 235. Reversing the alphabetical order. Branding the propaganda. Donald Trump is a Jesuit. The Jesuit order, the black and red colors, this is their propaganda. Thelema 35. Freemasons 155, 155-second video. Christianity 155. Iraq, Muslim, Christianity, paralleling them. So here's a piece of propaganda about Don Lemon and Trump. I'm just going to see if there could be some racial coding in the video length. It doesn't have to be. It could be the numbers for a lie, for lying, for Donald Trump, for Freemasonry, but I'm not trying to pick on black people, obviously. I just think it's such a clear pattern that I like to point it out when I can, as I did last video.
Well, President Trump finally...
4-minute, 4-second video. See? Donald Trump, the 44th person to be president. Black people equals 44. MLK murdered on 4/4. Obama, the 44th president. Selected 44 years after the Civil Rights Act of 1964. In the septenary cipher, African American equals 44. This is a huge number stamped on black people throughout history. And of course, we get it here. And they give you the 44 because they're paralleling it with Donald Trump too. African American 44. Again, Barack Obama, the 44th president, with the birther argument that Trump's bringing out. Because remember, Trump's the 44th person to be president because of Grover Cleveland's actor ass with the split term. And then you get Obama, the 44th president. And remember, this also connects to Thelema, 44, Israel, 44, the whole Thelemic ritual going on with Donald Trump every single day. So do you see again how I said we're going to have the numbers, representing black people in this propaganda, and we do. H is 19 when you reverse, 1 plus 9 is 10, so adding them all, reducing only one, so you get 44 for Thelema. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what Don Lemon sums to. I used to know. So Don 33, like race war. 40, like race war. Don Lemon 38, 34, 124, 92. Very interesting how Shutdown has these same numbers as Don Lemon. I don't know what this particular piece of propaganda is about. It's about line of troops, but the shutdown, they're paralleling him with the shutdown with his name. But they have Don Lemon in propaganda every single day. I'll even go as far as to say that could be coincidental, just that overlap. But they're still pairing it up. But then I'm only saying that because Don Lemon's in the propaganda all the time. I always see Don Lemon's name like on his front page pretty often. because he's an actor for the Freemasons, he is participating in propaganda. Teen forced to cut dreads, won't compete in next match. We can look for the same coding in this because it's about a black boy with his hair cut in time of Christmas. Jesus Christ with that type of skin and hair. I think it's Samson getting his power taken with the cut in the hair. 524. Nigger, 42, the reflection of 24. Race, 27. Today the 27th, coming out with this propaganda. This is a paid actor. It is a fake news propaganda event.
We are now hearing from the fan.
52-second video, Government 52, Prophecy 52, Kabbalah 52. There's more there with the 52. I don't know. But we'll look at some clues. Maybe dreadlocks, hair, see what they're trying to sync up. Hair, hair equals 27. On the 27th, this is on front page propaganda. Like it's happened before with this guy, but they were continuing the story and making it more front page propaganda on the 27th. And hair equals 27, 72, and 27. Reversing, without, reducing without. Dreadlocks, 9238. Seen a lot of that too. Maybe just, and that's what I'm saying. In the time of the shutdown, they're giving you this pattern too. It's all this shutdown pattern. Race 18, Dreadlock 61 to 18th prime. I remember hearing this on Zach's stream or his podcast, but this kid's name and dreadlocks sums to the same thing. I'm not even kidding. Andrew Johnson. Is this we have Andrew Jackson, we have LBJ. I don't know what they're doing with there. But he's 16 years old, his name's sums to 160. And remember, dreadlocks equals 61, reversing and reducing, his name sums to 61. And that reduction. You see what I'm saying? This is always crafted propaganda. It's fake news. It is completely fabricated, fictitious news. This guy is either dragged into this, chosen, born to be. But guys, I like to use Occam's razor. I just do. It's simple to understand, and it makes more sense that this is just a paid actor in on the propaganda. And who knows? You know, this gang's crazy. It might not be. It might actually just be his, parents Freemasons or something, born to this gang for this event. I don't know. I don't know him. But I can tell you that it's an orchestrated event. It is orchestrated. This is fake news propaganda. He wore a sign to find his wife a kidney donor. You know, it's probably fake news propaganda. I mean, not probably, it is. He was nearly fired. Now he's a college football legend. God, I like how they make their headlines, though, because they make you want to click on the propaganda. Like, they do a good job at making headlines. Because this is their profession. They're professional propagandists. They're professional salesmen. They're professional writers, copywriters. And you can use copy for good, to speak to people, to make them make the right decisions. Or you can use copy to program the minds of the goy with your propaganda. And obviously the federal government does the latter. Billy Lord, the Lord's birthday, which was a couple days ago. In the narrative, obviously Jesus wasn't born on Christmas. He was born in the fall or late summer. It says in the Bible, it says how they're herding the sheep, and when he was born, they were still tending to the flocks. Well, not when it's cold and rainy and shit. Ritual 45. Here we get this December 14th. That's December 14th is a deadly day. December 14th equals 187, like George Washington. 187, the murder number. And if you don't know, we'll look up that actor real quick. George Washington. If you don't know who this guy is, he is a 33rd degree master Freemason and actor. another Jewish actor for the federal government. Murdered by the numbers at 67, blood sacrifice 67, Freemasonry 67, became president at 57, Scottish Rite 57. This is a proud Scottish Rite Freemason and actor. He's deceiving you by the numbers. There's very well presidents before him. See how he died December 14th. His name's Simpson 187. Number of chapters in the Torah, very special number to Kabbalah, the Freemasonry. Morals and Dogma from Albert Pike says that Freemasonry owes everything to Kabbalah. And that's what George Washington practiced. He was a Freemason and an actor. You have been deceived your entire life thinking he's some founding father doing all this for the nation. No, he is a Zionist Jew employee doing what they told him to do. He'll master 76 like founding father. He's a master Freemason. Founding fathers 77 like Washington D.C. in the 77th meridian. Those are also some 76. 167 the 39th prime. Masonry 39. Zionism 39. Federal 39. Jewish 88. Masonic ritual 88. The founding fathers 88. Your founding fathers were Jewish. You know, a false Jew is what they look like, with his powdered wig, putting on propaganda by the numbers. So, might as well close the video now, because the shorter the better. But if you haven't noticed, it's hard for me to close them, because I like talking about this propaganda, and like, I know if I close this video, there's going to be like a billion really good examples I'm not going to talk about. But guess what? You have access to this propaganda. I mean, look at this shit. Jeopardy contestants baffled by CNN question. 38. Death, killing, murder, destroy. 38. You're being baffled. It's a negative thing. I'm not saying 38 is a negative number, but they love to use it in this light. Of course, CNN, I don't even want to get on this. For Jeopardy gives me a strike or some shit, but you can. I haven't even seen it yet. Is that? Look at that, $6,400. Synagogue of Satan 64. Let's just see what Jeopardy sums to. Jeopardy 41, the 13th prime 94. I don't think there's any date numerology connection on this, but you know, I don't. So it doesn't always have to be. I'm sure the day this probably came out was by the numbers of the date. But if you're confused, just keep. I know some people, they say they're intrigued, they want to learn more. Well, I always link this book. I mean, it's the best thing to do. Just spend $5, get this book from Zachary K. Hubbard, Letters and Numbers. Very well written. It explains everything. It explains rigged sports. It explains murder by numbers. It explains the origin of the code, the Kabbalah, the 26-letter alphabet connecting to God. You read the entire book, or use it as a reference, and you have really no more questions. You will understand this, what it is, how to apply it. I'm just making supplementary videos to help you along your journey in learning how the federal government puts out by the numbers bullshit propaganda every single day. We're gonna see how many days. We're gonna look a bit at this Carrie Fisher propaganda. We'll look at Billy Lord, see her birthday today, find some death, killing, sacrifice number. It's gonna be like that. Notice how, like, to really confirm, I just do things from the birthday. That's the best way to do it, because, you know, the date numerology is cool. I love the date numerology. I love the gematria. But, like, you know, you can always get, like, if two words have the same amount of letters, higher chances the number's going to be the same. And they use that. They use that to help them, by the way. I mean, it's just a stylistic tool they use. But you have the date numerology. You know, a lot of numbers can be the same day after day. But then when you have it, like, the amount of days from, like, a person's birthday, that's so specific. It's so, like, it can only be one thing per year, you know what I mean? Born July 17th, 1992. You know, 177, like, New World Order, like, propaganda. So let's see how many days from her birthday. How old is she? 26. Kill 26. From her 26th birthday, 163 days. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand why I like to put out this information, why I'm trying to be as clear as possible, and teaching you how this one world order Freemasonic network puts out propaganda, murders people by the system, and then puts up more propaganda to mock that. So what number have we been talking about this video? 38. I said death 38, killing 38, murder 38, and I said, oh, let's look for this from the birthday. You find more death, killing, murder numbers, sacrifice numbers, because it's always like this. So using the prime number relationships, which they always use, 163 days from her birthday, the 38th prime, we're getting this propaganda. Such a clear example. And it's just stuff like this is why YouTube likes to shut me down. They don't want this knowledge to get out. They hate me because of these examples. But it's not my fucking fault. This is their propaganda. They're putting it out. And it's too late. Zachary K. Hubbard already taught me how to do this. So, it's too late for them. They gotta kill me to stop this. I mean, I can just expose this, and so can you. All you had to have done was say, oh, why is Billy... I've never even heard of this girl before. So just ask, why is she in the news today of all the times in the world today? That means a certain day from her birthday is going to measure and amount to the whole death pattern. It is. Every time this is how it will be. It is a science. It is exact. Because this is ritualistically how the Zionist Jew cabal codes the propaganda. I think I've been pretty clear in this. For shits and gigs, we'll do Carrie Fisher's death to the propaganda. She died at 60. Death equals 60 in ALW. Could have just clicked her name down here. It's here somewhere. Here we go. Carrie Fisher, the Star Wars actress. Oh, today's the date. It's the anniversary of her death. Do you see how this is all synced up? It is the second year anniversary of her death. Two number representing female. Got the two females in this propaganda, the daughter and the mother. They're doing that too. The 2-year anniversary of her death, we're getting this propaganda, and it's 138 days, 163 days from the daughter's birthday, the 38th prime. I mean, if you're new to this channel, I hope you now get it. I really hope that example is the example that finally lets you understand what they are doing, how every single time I can call out beforehand what type of pattern we're going to see, and we see it. It's not because I'm a magic soothsayer. It is because this is coded, scripted, fabricated Freemasonic propaganda. That is the only reason why. It is not news. It is Zionist Jew, false Jew propaganda. As 110% what it is. Of course, 5 months, 11 days, the span of that. Saturn 511, this is a Star Wars related ritual, Star Wars, space, time, Saturn. Saturn equals 511 in Jewish cipher. So real quick, Carrie Fisher, 2 years from the day she died. We can do from her birth, but then we'll see from her birthday to the day she died. So you can see that I've already done this. This is on my blog somewhere. So I already decoded this. It was on my old channel before it got taken down. Guys, when they talked about I predicted her death pretty much because they were coming out saying, she's being hospitalized. Their plane had to land. They didn't even say she was super bad at the point. But I saw all the death, killing, sacrifice coding. I was like, damn. They're going to kill her. She's going to die. I was saying in my video, she's going to die, and she did. At 60. I mean, you could have said, oh, she's still 60. She could still pull through, but she didn't. I knew she wasn't going to. I mean, she could still very well be alive. All these people that die in the media, understand they could have died way back. They could have, not been dead yet, faking their deaths. Again, I don't know. But this is ritualistically. I mean, look at this shit. She died span of 68 days, or also 2 months, 7 days. But 67 days from her birthday, she died. Blood sacrifice equals 67. 67. You know, Star Wars equals 47. Death 97. You know, 119 like Saturn. So see how Saturn equals 119 and 511? Take into account the capital letter, you get 119, and then the Jewish cipher, you get 511. And Star Wars equals 119, and then remember, 5 months, 11 days from the daughter's birthday to come out with this propaganda. So I hope that this is a really good video to show you what's going on. Billy Lord equals 119 like Star Wars. I mean, guys, if your mind is blown, understand you're living out a manufactured reality, manufactured by this Freemasonic order. Billy Lord 119 like Star Wars, like Saturn. Do you get the ritual? This is what I'm trying to say. Lord 25, Star Wars 97, 25th Prime. Death 25, Billy 113 like Scottish. Revelation 49, Scottish 49, 113. So there you go. This is fake news propaganda by the numbers. You know, talk about, speaking of 47, see T-Rex burst into flames at Dino Park, 47, second video. Freemason equals 58, here at 58, second video. Freemason equals 48, 48, second video. 2 11s, the master numbers, you know, 110 and 101, which is the 26 prime, Mason 26. Go and get Matronary and follow along. Mason 26, this is the 26 prime. It's also the master number 11, another master number 11, 47, 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. Going back to Euclid's 47th problem, which is about establishing a foundation. The word foundation equals 47. The word Freemason equals 48. This is a 48 second video, and then 58, Freemasonry 58. And then, so can you still sit here and say this is not Freemasonic propaganda when literally this section right here is nothing else than tributes to Freemasonry? You even have dolphins here, some dolphin actors. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just some dolphinic actors, or seals, excuse me. Guys, whenever you see the dolphins in the news too, doing certain shit, those are actors for the Freemasons. This seal is just an actor. This is a fake news propaganda event. This is a trained aquatic actor. I know it's a mammal, but you know, it's an aquatic mammal. I'm not trying to be funny. It's literally what it is. They're mocking you. This is a play. Donald Trump and this seal are no different. They are actors for the Freemasons. They're putting on propaganda. So, Vladimir Putin, obviously an actor. Look at his face. He's an actor. Bows to his most dangerous foe. I mean, come on. This is not news. They are selling you lies. They're catching your attention with these headlines. That's all they do. I mean, these people were trying to really tell you the truth, uncut. They wouldn't use all this sales copy to sell you bullshit propaganda. That's all they do. Peace out.